What's going on, guys? Just got back from the Duelist Advanced sneak peek at locals this weekend. It did okay, but that doesn't matter. My polls were not that good, but that's besides the point. So yeah, this new set just came out. It's Duelist Advanced. It comes out actually this weekend. It came out locally in locals, of course, and it's a new green set which we get like once a year for Yu-Gi-Oh, and these sets typically do pretty well. And I just want to go over some of my initial thoughts about the set because I think the set is actually really good, and people should definitely, while it's cheap, buy some of the cards. So I'm a common king, as some of you may not know. I like to play bad decks. So a lot of these cards actually are interesting. Most notably, of course, we have the Silverhound, which is a new Lunalight card. So yeah, Silverhound, when it's sent to the grave, it special summons a Lunalight from deck. It locks you into Lunalights, and then it is a spell trap card effect or card negate while you have a fusion in the grave. So this card's really good. It helps the deck play through certain board breakers, and of course cards like Imperm. So this card is very solid. It's gonna be something you have to look forward to. Luckily, it is the dark, so you can bestial it. And then let's see. What else is it worth? Let's see. Oh yeah, we have the new chef cards, of course. So if you guys don't know, I'm a big Duelist fan, and we got 3 new cards. We have the Hungry Burger Retrain, which is considered Hungry Burger. It lets you search for Novellis, Monster, which is really good, and then you can special summon the OG Hungry Burger. This doesn't matter. This card is really good. It's kind of like the Ritual in Makonko, which is really good. It makes the deck so you don't have to play a Birth if you want to get an extra extender. It is a 6, which is something worth noting, because it could work with Fiendsmith, which we'll get into in a second. And yeah, you just don't have to play Birth anymore, which is really nice. Then we have, of course, Chef de Novellis, which is a late fiend. God bless. So yes, Fiends for the Novellis is a thing. If you guys want to see a list on that, let me know. I will be cooking. But yeah, this card's really good. It's really good extender for the deck. It kind of blends the deck a lot better. I wish the scales were a little better so we could pendulum summon, but alas. But it is nice. It is a late fiend, of course. And then what's the other Novellis card? Then we have not the field spell, the continuous spell. This is probably the best card out of these cards. While you control Novellis cards, all face-up cards your opponent controls go to attack position. This is kind of a floodgate, but it's nice because in this deck you tribute attack position monsters, so your opponent could just put them in defense, and then you couldn't literally out any of the cards. So with this, you have the ability to make sure they have to go in attack. It's really nice. Then each time a monster is tributed by a ritual to pay 850. I don't know why this is on the effect. I don't like it. It's actually like floodgate like, but alas, what do you want me to do about it? We got to work with what we got. And then if you special summon a ritual, you can target one of them, add a recipe or Novellis card from deck. And if you do, increase this card level by 1. Yeah, this card's really good. It's just a really good card. It's a good extender, etc., etc. But yeah, I love the Novellis cards. If you guys want to see a list, let me know. They have a bunch of psychic cards. People haven't really been talking about this, which is crazy. The Fusion, a Link. I believe this is a psychic. This card we'll talk about later. And there's a bunch of super rares that are psychics too. Like the psychic cards, I read some of them. I didn't read all of them. I read some of them, and they're definitely high quality cards. Like they're not bad. I think the problem with them is they're psychics. You have to play psychics, and most psychic decks aren't really that strong. And these cards are generic, but they're just like for the psychic archetype. But there's not really a powerful psychic strategy, and there's not really a direction the deck has currently. But I think it's like this card that's really good, right? This adds a teleport card. This card adds that card like E-Telly. And then I believe there was another card, I believe. It might be an ultra rare. I don't really recall. But there is it might be a common actually. It might be this one. If you control this, you can banish this. Nope, not this one. That card can out a card. What does this guy do? This summons from grave or hand. Not that interesting. There's definitely another psychic coming. Oh, is it this one? Yeah. Serene Psychic Girl. This is the retrain for I think it's just Psychic Girl or Serene. I don't know. If this card is summoned, you can banish a card from your hand. Special summon a level 4 or lower Psychic from deck, then you're locked. Yeah, this is a very solid card. I mean, like this card is not a bad card. Like it's really solid. I can definitely see in this card being played. But yeah, definitely like if you have any interest in psychics, definitely pick these cards up. They're really cheap. Then we have the Super Quantum cards. These cards are cool. I don't know if they're gonna do much, but they're certainly giving some value to those cards. So that's something, I guess. They're all commons, which is okay, I suppose. This card's funny because it's literally just Fenrir, which I think is awesome. This is probably the best card in the deck, so it's cool. This has maybe Rogue. That's awesome. Let's see. This card's really cool. I really like this card, Sudden Thunderswarm. It's a really good card for continuous traps decks. So cards like decks like Odeon is really cool. So this card's pretty cool. Definitely check it out. This is a new Return of the Duelist. This is a what is it? Armory Call or something like that. This is a retrain of that kind of. It's okay. Something to keep in mind. Spring's a funny card, of course, and of course we have the new TCG exclusive BA support. Dawn's Light. This card's very solid for the deck. Extra extension, and probably the coolest part about this engine, which is actually the super rare in this set, is Loose of the Dusk's Dark. Takes 3 fiends and or fairies in the grave. Left and rightmost columns cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can target a card your opponent controls, send a fiend or fairy from deck to grave, and destroy it. This card's really good for extension for fairy and fiend decks. And if another card is destroyed on the field, you can target a card on the field and destroy it. So, very good card for the deck. It is an 8, which could come up for decks like Horus or something. I don't really know, but definitely the coolest cards in there. We have a couple of yummy cards. We have Starham. I don't know how these cards are going to do well, but we, of course, shall see. And then we have the Link 2. This card's pretty good, I suppose, because I will be playing Yummy when the deck comes out. And we have the common Valen, the super. Yeah, this is a psychic. This card's very good because you can dump this off X and then it pops a back row. So now we have 2 really good X targets. Very awesome. Love X. Such a very good card. This is a generic ritual card. I don't think it's doing that decent, but you know, it's something. Then we have Ritual Raven, right? Ritual Raven's very good. Which is actually really funny because I think it's a super rare, right? Yes. Readying of Rites. You can add a fiend ritual monster from deck to your hand. Then if you add a pendulum, you can special summon a token. While you control the token, you cannot summon from your master deck. And then if your ritual inflicts battle damage, you can banish this to draw 1. But yeah, these cards are pretty interesting. I don't think they're gonna be that good, but you know, more pendulum support is pretty welcoming. Yeah, that's probably it for the commons that are worth mentioning. Oh, there's also Lunalight Masquerade. I kind of forgot to mention this card. During your main phase, this card is activated. You can send a Lunalight from deck to grave, which is really good with the new card because you can just dump that and summon any Lunalight from deck. Probably the best part about this strategy is if you do that, you are locked early. So just something to keep in mind because that card does lock you. And if you future summon, you can add a Poly from grave or banish. Then you can discard a card, and then you can future summon using cards from your graveyard. It's a very solid card. Definitely something to keep in mind. And you can ogre it, which is very important. What is this? This is a Medius. Oh yeah. So the new so this is where I can go on my rant about the new lore archetype. So it's using this card called Medius the Pure, which I believe is a secret rare in the set. I believe. I don't see it. It's an ultra rare. It's an ultra in the set. So yeah, Medius the Pure. This is the new archetype, lore archetype. This card is summoning, so you can summon or add a power patron monster from deck to hand, and this card's in the grave. You can shuffle 1 and then summon this. So, actually, I don't think this is actually part of it. Am I wrong? I am wrong, yeah. What does this card do? Art Mage. Oh, no, it is. I'm stupid. I don't know. I was thinking of something else. So, yeah, right now, there's only 1 target for this card, and it summons this Owl, which just lets you fusion summon using Art Mage cards on your field or hand, and then it is sent from hand or field. You can add an Art Mage card, spell or trap. So, just so you, yeah, like, these cards are not bad. Like, they are high quality cards. Like, genuinely. Like, I don't think these cards are even that bad, to be honest. And this is a 4 too, which is really important to keep in mind. But basically, these boss monsters in this deck, I actually pulled this one as one of my secrets in the set. What is it? You can banish it. You can future summon or special summon by attributing 3 monsters of different types in defense. And then while there's a card in the field zone, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. And then once per turn, when you activate an Armage monster effect, you can make the activated effect become destroy all cards opponent controls. It's a pretty cool interruption. It's interesting. I wish it like added it on top, but I kind of get the idea. But it's cool. It's a 33-33. It's pretty interesting. And then we have the other fusion, Armage Diactorus. You can target a card on the field, change its battle position. When your opponent activates a card or effect on the field, and you have 3 or more different monster types on the field, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. If this card is future summon is destroy, you can special summon Medius the Pure from hand, banishment, or hand, deck, or banishment. So yeah, these cards are not bad. The quality of these cards are definitely not bad. You can just make kind of an omni. I think the whole idea of this deck is you want to play a bunch of monster types. It's pretty interesting. I've never been a huge fan of fusion decks, of course, but this might be the first because I actually like the design of these cards. These cards look really cool. And as of right now, they don't have many good cards. Like don't get me wrong, the quality of the cards aren't that bad, but like, they just need kind of more gas, if that makes sense. More spells, if you will. Because from what I read, these spells weren't that good. That is not a new Art Mage card. This is a field spell, right? Yeah, this card's okay. I don't know. This card didn't really, like, it's alright. And I think this is like the most expensive card in the set for the archetype. I don't know. I'm really looking at these cards right now. I might pick them up because they're actually fairly cheap right now. I think the core is like less than $60 if I'm correct or not, which is really good because it's a lore archetype, which means it's most likely going to be it's going to get really good support in the future, kind of like Fallen Alabaz and Sinful Spoils. So if you guys have any interest in this archetype, definitely recommend picking it up. Let's see, what else is in the supers? We have the new RB set, which is cards which are pretty cool. I don't think to me that interesting, but probably the coolest part about this strategy, which I'm trying to look for the card right now. I think it's this guy, right? Funk Dunk? Funk Doc. I'm not gonna lie, Funk Doc, really funny card. This adds one of the guys. That's not the card I'm referring to. Where is it? I don't see it. Is it this one? Nope. We'll get to the Primates in a minute. Huh, I just can't see it. Oh, it's up here. It's a secret. RB Stage Landing. So this just summons an RB from deck or extra deck. From a different name from one of the cards you control. And this card is not once per turn. So this is probably the coolest card in the archetype. If you draw 3 of these, it's kind of like Fossil Day. You could just activate 3 of these and just go plus. Like it's a really cool card. I actually really like this card. And then it knocked in the machines with 1500 or less attack. It's honestly a really cool card. This is probably the coolest card in the archetype. I might try it out. Who knows? It's a cool archetype, but I don't think it's gonna be that good, unfortunately. But another cool TCG exclusive. It could get good support. I'm not gonna, after the Mitsuru Urugi incident, anything's possible. Kind of moving along, we have a lot of the Gagaga, Dododo, and Zubababa archetype. A bunch of retrains for the deck. It's pretty interesting. It ends on a new boss monster, which this guy cannot be targeted and is a Snatch Steal, which is actually pretty cool. Love the artwork on this card. Like, probably my favorite artwork in the set. Like, amazing artwork. But, yeah, the card's going to be cool. Unfortunately, it's just going to be splashed in with Rise ELs, which is just going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh! For the foreseeable future. But, yeah, cards seem interesting. Might pick them up. We'll see. Let's see. Then we have the Primite stuff, Primite Fusion, and then the new Primite Fusion right here. Wait, this is not it. This is a first. This is a flippin'. This is a retrain of another card. There's so many retrains on this set. It's kind of crazy. Where's the Fusion I was talking about? I don't see him. He's an ultra rare. Of course he is. This takes a Primate and a Vanilla. Gains 1,000 for each Vanilla in the gray, or used for a future summon. Negate the activated effects of monsters your opponent controls whose levels, ranks, or ratings are less than or equal to the number of Vanillas in your river field. Don't really like this card, this effect, but whatever. More important, this card sent to the grave. You can E-Telly I can't even say E-Telly. You can summon a Vanilla from your deck, which is pretty cool because I believe this turn. I believe this could be used in Yummy. I'm not really sure. If you guys don't know, Yummy is probably the next competitive deck I'll be picking up. I love the design of those cards. It seems really cool. So I'm just kind of getting my head in like the tech choices you can be using. And apparently Primite is an option, so might be looking into Primite. And if you already have the cards, you might as well pick them up. They're really cheap. Again, a lot of these cards in this set are really cheap. So, prime time to pick them up. We have this Morgana card, Morgana the Witch Eyes. It's just Morganite support. I don't know how I'm feeling with this because Morganite cards have only been used for evil. I'm not going to lie, they've only been used for like stun decks. I don't think any of the cards are actually that good other than time tiering Morganite. But unless that card's being used in like something like Paleo or like Trap Tricks, I don't know if I really want to see that card being meta. What else is in this set? I'm trying to think. I think that's it for the supers. Ultras, we have the Dododo, this guy, Dododo Warrior. This card's really good. It's probably the best. It's probably the best card in the archetype. We have, of course, the cards we're talking about already. New archetype. We have some of the Monarchs. I don't think Monarchs are really that good. We have Holy Sue. This card is broken. This is probably the most broken card in this set. During the main phase, you can reveal a Vanquish Soul, summon this card, and then you can reveal the monsters from your hand. Activate this effect. This is quick effect. This has to activate a new chain, of course. If you reveal 2 Earths, if you reveal Earths and Darks, you can take control of a monster they control with the lowest attack. And if you reveal a Fire and Dark, you can just summon a non-psychic Vanquish Soul from deck. This card is insane. This is a custom card for Vanquish Soul. It's also another 5, so they can actually make 5s, which is actually really scary. This card's insane. This makes like Vanquish Soul have a hand trap, an extender. Like this card's insane. This is like such a good, and it's an Earth. Like it's so good. As far as I'm aware, Earths aren't that good in the deck. I'm pretty sure Darks and Fires are more important in the deck for the good effects. But having another Earth is just very solid. Like now you have a searchable and really good Earth you want in your hand. Such a high quality card, just insane. This is another Art Mage card I missed. You could place an Art Mage field spell from deck or grave. And if you control I believe this is a fusion card, you can add an Art Mage card. Let me just check. Nope, that's a field spell. So if you have the field spell, or if you already control the field spell, you can add a card. So it's Rhoda if you already have the field spell. And if an armor card is targeted for an attack advantage, this card negate the attack, then special summon Medius from the hand. It's a pretty solid card, I suppose. It's like terror. It's like a terraforming card, which means you don't really. I guess you don't really need. Yeah, I guess you only need one copy of the field spell then. Something to keep in mind for us cheap players. And probably the most promising trap card in the set is Trapaholic. So you can target a spell trap you control, and if you destroy it, and then you can set a normal trap from grave, and that card can be activated if you have 3 or more traps in the grave. So this is very interesting. Obviously, it has the lab cards on the artwork, so it's lab support. But this card's really cool. It's a lot better than Trap Trick because it doesn't lock you for the turn. You can still activate traps for the rest of the turn. The only condition is you need 3 traps or more in grave to be able to activate it. That's it. So like this card could just search for anything. It's really cool. And the best part is you can just chain this to any of your traps. Which is actually really good in a lab, because if you activate a trap and they try to chain block you from using Lady, you can just chain this and then Lady will be able to trigger. It's really good. But I'm thinking, obviously I have a series right now. It will be coming back soon. Don't worry, guys. We're talking about trap tricks. We're trying to incorporate cool strategies into the deck building process, and kind of show you guys how I deck build. And this card's a very solid card on the deck. It lets us search any trap we want. It can pop a trap, which is fine because you play a bunch of holes, and they're all been like. And this is a normal trap. This card's very good. It helps us proc. I don't know. It helps us activate Sarah, which is really good because it's access to any trap. This is just a better copy of Trap Trick and Trap Tricks. This is a very good card. I definitely will be picking this card up and trying to play it because this card's really good. I'll probably make a video about it soon. But yeah, series will be coming back. Don't worry. And then for the secrets, we have a Lunalight Gold Layer. I actually haven't read this card. On summon, it can add a Lunalight from deck to hand, except itself, then discard a card, so it's just an extender, very solid. It's a starter, very solid. And if a Lunalight monster is sent to the graveyard while this card's in the main monster zone, you can target one of them, add to your hand. Very solid card. Interesting they gave this the secret slot. Not really complaining though. Finmal is an Armage card. Your opponent cannot target Armage level 6s or less for card effects. If you control an Armage card, you can special summon this card from your hand, then draw a card, very solid extender. And then during your main phase, you have 3 or more monster types. You can take the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls. Yeah, these cards are very solid. Like, honestly, like, I could definitely see them in a couple months adding, like, a Soul Charge or, like, summon 3 from deck. You can't respond. I don't know. I definitely see this archetype getting something cool. So, it's probably worth picking up now. Also, a lot of these cards are one-ofs. Like, this is definitely just a one-of, right? Like, we don't need many of that card, right? Kaiba, man, what the flip? Kaiba man got a retrain. They gotta keep on milking the blue eyes. They just got the ulti in the new OTS, of course. We already read this card. I can just click this button, actually. New Psychic guy. I'm not reading this, but what is it? This just summons a level 10 Psychic Fusions, so pretty cool. Again, I think Psychics are actually really cool. I definitely should read them, because I would not be surprised if someone just brought this at locals. And who knows, maybe the cards are actually, like, really cool, and Psychic could become its own strategy. I really hope it does, because some of the from the past, Psychic just has never been good / cool. So I just hope it becomes something interesting. We already went for the Primite, which was an Ultra, I believe. So let's go back to the secrets. All right. Then we have God Girl. This is a generic rank 4, which means we can make it a Trap Tricks, of course. They have a Zubaba Gagaga Go Odododo card as material. You can detach 1 card and add a Gagaga Anomat or Xyz card from deck. And then a Utopic Future Xyz monster using this material gains this effect and make 2 attacks during the battle phase. Pretty cool. I'll definitely make a video about these cards, of course, too, because again, they all lock you into Xyz monsters, I believe, or rank 4s or something like that, which is fine in Trap Tricks, of course. So definitely will be talking about these cards soon. Oh, I forgot to mention. So yeah, this set also has like a couple of Sky Striker cards. Zero is very good. It's not Chameleon, unfortunately. We still don't have Chameleon for some reason, but it doesn't really matter. This card is still pretty solid. This card is summon. You can add any Sky Striker spell from deck to grave to hand. Wow, insane card. Just add Engage, right? And it takes 2 Sky Striker monsters. So Rose, of course, Sky Striker Ace, any of the other guys. And you contribute this and special summon a Rare Ace. Sky Striker Ace Ray or Sky Striker Ace Rose from deck or grave. Then you destroy a card on the field. High quality card. Fantastic card for the deck. Like, insane. Like, so good. And then they also got 2 other cards. So they get the other Ultra Rare. This can target Sky Striker monsters and spells in your grave, shuffle them in the deck, and then for every 3 you shuffle, you can bounce cards, non-target. Very interesting. And you can banish this card to link sometime in their turn. This card's very good for the deck, I think. It's a non-target bounce. It's recyclability, which the deck kind of lacked, ignoring their bad cards, of course. And probably the most promising part of this card is you can have monsters in your main monster zone, which is probably the best part about this, because the problem with Sky Striker for a while was if you had guys in your main monster zone, all your cards were just turned off. So the fact that you have Widow Anchor and then you can use this to bounce cards is actually really, really good for the deck. Like, this makes it like it just adds another layered interruption in the strategy, which is really good, and to quick play spell. So very high quality card there. And then I believe there's another one. I believe there was. Where is it? Huh, I don't see it. I thought there were 3 Sky Striker cards, but there might only be 2. I don't see it, so it probably doesn't exist. We'll do this card for last. This is the field spell. We went through that. I think we already went through all this. So yeah, after skimming the cards, the last card I want to mention is Gorgon of Zillothonia. This card has seen a lot of, not controversy, but a lot of debate of whether this card will be good or not. And definitely a card you should pick up. I actually don't know the price of this card, so if it's under $10, definitely just pick it up now because it's gonna become it's a very decent card. At first, I thought this card wasn't that good, but after reading for a bit, it was actually pretty decent. So, it takes 2+ vanilla. It takes 2+ effect monsters. It is a rank 3 reptile dart. You cannot summon or set monsters to a zone this card points to, which is a floodgate, but we'll get to that. Monsters this card points to cannot attack. Also, their activated effects are negated. Gains attack equal to the total original attack of monsters this card points to. Cannot be destroyed while this points to no monsters. My apologies. This part only is for yourself, not for your opponent. So yeah, this is a very interesting card. I don't know. It's basically annoying to get rid of if you don't summon something to it, and then when you do summon something to it, it's negated. And then this guy will always have 100 more attack than whatever it points to. So it's kind of an interesting card in the sense that it's very difficult to out with monsters. This is another extra deck card, kind of like Chaos Angel in a way, where it's very not lackluster. It loses to spell or trap card cards like Imperm, Droplets, Chalice, stuff like that. So those cards just become a lot better. But yeah, this card's kind of hard to out with Engine, but not impossible. I feel like most decks nowadays, especially like modern decks, can just kind of play through this card and out it with Engine. I don't think it's impossible to say that. It will be annoying out, sure, but like if they're hard making this, I don't think it's gonna be that good. People are saying so you can also IP into it, which is interesting, but at the same time, extra decks nowadays are very tight, and SP is right there. And I think like unless it's like flipping Malice, which Malice doesn't even care about this card that much, right? On paper, I don't think it does. Like, I don't think this card's gonna be doing that much. Is it gonna be annoying? Sure, but like, are we really gonna be putting this in our decks to make over SP? No, and SP's still decent against Malice. Let's not beat around the bush here. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think about this card, but I don't think it's going to be... I think it's going to be good. I'll definitely pick it up, but I don't think it's going to be as broken as people think it's going to be. It'll definitely be annoying. And that is it. That is the Duelist Advanced. That is my first impression of the set. I'm actually really looking forward to this set. This set is very interesting. And here's all the Starlights. If the starts are cheap, I'll pick someone up, but, we'll see. But right now, this set is definitely undervalued right now. So I would definitely... If you're looking forward to the set, I would definitely pick up some of the cards now before later. Probably the most expensive card in this set is like a Holy Sue, right? So just something to keep in mind. But yeah, I really like this set. I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely gonna be picking up some of the cards. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of the set. And yeah, I hope you guys will see more content of this set and more to come. So yeah, thank you so much. Y'all have a good day.